I'm quite excited. So in the bottom left area of this map, we have the purple Terran player Koma. And in the top right, we have the pink Zerg player Scarlett. So this will be pretty cool. I've never actually gotten to do anything like this, so I'm pretty excited to say the least. Let's see here. So I don't think Koma is going to do anything cheesy. Out of all the times I've ever seen him play, never seen him really cheesy. So I'm not really expecting that. I don't know, she's just been typing in all chat, even in the lobby, she was just all caps. All caps. Should be a pretty good game for me. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. Gonna go take a look over here at Scarlett, as she did go hatch first into pool. No gas quite yet. So let's see here. What can we expect from Terran player? I do expect it to just be a normal, a normal Reaper expand build. I don't really foresee anything else too crazy happening here. Yep, there's the Reaper, there's the expand coming down as well. We have the third base going down for Scarlett. And as we all know, we'll probably see some of that signature creep spread of hers, especially with the new crazy amounts of queens that you can get early with the new economy. So she's going to go ahead and start saturating her natural. A little bit supply block, but there's the Overlords fixing that problem. So you got a factory coming down. I wonder, okay, it's another gas. So this is probably going to be a reactor into Hellions. I'd imagine there's going to be a reactor. This Overlord might get hunted down if the Marine finds it. I think it actually should see it. The question is, will he actually go for it? Nope. It's just barely missing it. That's unfortunate. He could have at least shoot it away. I don't think he could have killed it, but he could have shoot it away. So we got the Reaper. It got a kill. That's pretty nice. He killed a Ling, I would imagine. We're just gonna watch this. Reaper gets a drone. That's pretty good. You don't really expect the Reaper to get drone kills that often. Oh man, she left a little bit of a window and it took it. But the Reaper does go down. That's really unfortunate. So he did pretty much scout everything in the main. I don't know if he actually got down here into the natural though. Still no gas for Scarlett. I'm not really sure what she's gonna do, but she might want to get some spores pretty soon, because I think, okay, so one of two things. I think the starport is gonna lift up and land here, and it's either gonna be Banshee or Liberators. Oh damn, I was wrong. I was really hoping to see the bunny build. Like, I know it was a little bit different, but yeah, that would have been pretty sick to see the bunny build. It works pretty well on this map in my opinion, but it's okay. Can't always be right. So looking at Scarlett's side of the map, she does finally have gas on the way. Saturating those really quick, getting a third one as well. Taking a look at the worker supplies, you can see there's a distinct advantage for Scarlett, as she has avoided doing anything but droning up to this point. There is a Liberator actually coming out though. We'll see if that gets to do anything or not. There's the drop right here with the medevac. 4 Hellions inside. We'll be able to see if this should get a little bit of damage down, but we'll see. Alright, so he is going to pick off this creep tumor at least, unless she can't. Nope. Alright, so the Hellions come in. Let's see what they do. Oh man, you got to pull the drones. That's never what you want to do. Alright, this actually went pretty well for Koma. He's got 11 so far. He's probably going to get a couple more. Oh man. 13 drones. And that's helped him catch up quite a bit. It's kind of absurd when you think about it. He killed 13 drones and he's still behind 15 workers. So as long as he gets... Oh, no, losing that really sucks. Because if he would have kept that, he would have been able to just fly back with some more Hellions later or something if he wanted to. Never want to lose the medevacs and the drops. So we have +1 attack and +1 carapace coming in for Scarlett. And she's actually going to go for Spire. That's not at all what I was thinking. Seeing this, I was thinking she's going to go some Roach Ravager, maybe some Hydras thrown in. But she actually is going for... Okay, the Spire might actually just be to protect from this Liberator. I didn't really think about that, but we will see what she opts to go for, as she is getting Roach Speed as well. We've got 1-1 on the way for our Terran player as well. His third base is flying over to land. Let's take a look over here. The Liberator's getting to be quite annoying. 3 kills, all free drones. So let's take a look. Another Liberator over here. Probably just going to shoo the Queen away. Yeah. Let's take a look at the workers lost. It's killed 16 workers in general. This Liberator gets the Queen. It's going to need a backup or it's going to die. Will it get... Oh no, he unsieged it, but he... Okay, it's going to run away on its own. Good, good. Alright, so 1 kill on that, 3 kills on this. And still nothing in the production tab really for Scarlett, so we don't really know what her goal is here. Got a little bit of an army sitting out front for Koma. Let's take a look at the worker supply. He is starting to catch up, 58 to 66. Much better than earlier. But Mutalisks are the choice. It's pretty interesting considering she's seen the Liberators and everything. But then again, you think pretty much whenever a player does that with the Liberators, those are pretty much the only Liberators they're gonna make. But as you can see, Koma's got a pretty good sized Marine drop here. And I don't know if 5 Mutalisks are really gonna be enough to stop it. Oh, but he's gonna hit right before his upgrades. That's gonna be a little bit unfortunate. Having these upgrades would be really big for this attack. If he can just have 7 more seconds before he actually has to fight anything. Oh man, Scarlett just got supply blocked. She's in trouble. She does not want to fight these Marines to those Mutas either. 1-1 finishes up too. These drones are all gonna go down. Or at least a lot of them. Okay, those roaches popping helped out a lot. A lot of good stutter stepping here out of Koma. Killing 41 workers total this game. Man, he's actually taken quite a worker lead now. I wonder how many went down in that last little engagement. I don't remember the exact numbers beforehand. But that was pretty big for Koma, I'm not gonna lie. These Widow Mines are gonna be pretty successful in blocking off the Mutas and Lings. He's gonna come up here, probably push back this creep, gonna turn these into Hellbats. That's really nice as well. Let's see if he scans to take out some of this creep. Alright. Can he see that creep tumor? I'm not 100% sure if he can see that creep tumor or not. Alright, so we're going to push down right here as Koma. He's going to go ahead and back off. He really doesn't want to take this engagement on creep. Plants the Widow Mines. That's going to tell Scarlett to back off. She actually picks off 2 of them, which is pretty nice. Alright, so this game looks like it's going to chill out for a second. Let's take a look at the worker supplies. Koma is still ahead by a few workers. He's probably pretty much done with making workers at this point, though. Scarlett's going to fly in with these Mutas. She's going to be met by a couple of turrets. And she's just going to go ahead and get on out of there because she knows there might be some Liberators or Marines waiting nearby, and you really can't afford to lose these Mutas. Alright, so Koma's moving out on the map here. Scarlett's in a good position to pick off reinforcements with these Mutas, but she looks like she might just... Okay, no, she's gonna... Alright, she is gonna send the Mutas home. This Queen out in no man's land is goner. Let's see if she just... Let's see if Koma decides to set up a liberation field or just use this for anti-Muta purposes. And it looks like anti-Mutas is the call here, as he's not sieging it up. He's gonna pick off this base and just fly away, I think. Maybe. Yep, there he is. He's gonna lift off. He's going to try and get away from these roaches, but he's probably going to have to drop these units. Alright, he could actually just drop these units here and be completely safe now. Scarlett losing that base is a huge deal. She's got another one started on the other side, but she still don't want to lose that bit of economy. Let's take a look at the income tab, as Terran is actually mining a little bit more than the Zerg player, thanks to mules. But they are on equal bases right now. And he is about to land his 4th. I would expect to see that turn into a planetary fortress. Alright, so Koma's going to come over here and look at this base. He's probably going to pick it off. I don't really see... Actually, this is a pretty big Roach Ravager force, though. Let's see if he just runs away, which would probably be the safe call here. Okay, he is going to pick off the base. He does get a cancel, so at least it's canceled instead of lost for Scarlet. The Muta's coming back, all like 5 of them. Alright. Oh man, he takes a couple big hits there from the Bile. He really doesn't want to take those. But it actually looks like he's going to be able to fight this army off pretty well here. 3-3 is on the way. And if we get to 3-3, I think Koma's going to be able to run away with this game because Scarlet really does not have all that much at the moment. Taking a look, he's up in army and worker supply at the moment. Got about a 20 supply lead in army. And she has a little bit, let's see how many mutas. She has 5 mutas, and that's pretty much wasted supply against all of these marines. She has no banelings, which is I think her biggest issue at this point. If she had some banelings, that would make this a lot easier, but now that the tanks are showing up, I'm not even sure that that would help. So these Liberators aren't sieging up. This is mostly because he wants to use those to stop the mutas. But honestly, I think I would siege up these Liberators because the mutas really aren't that big of a threat right now. Like, if there was a bigger muta cloud of, say, 10 to 20, then, yeah, I would understand not sieging them. But I think you should siege up all of your Liberators in this position. Oh, it's a huge fungal. You really don't want that to happen. These fungals are going to help Scarlet get back in the game for sure. Equalizing the supply overall, but these Liberators are just raining damage for free. But it does look like they're all going to go down, and she actually cleans up this army. This is going to force Koma to pick up and run home. This is not what I was expecting. I think it was a little bit of a misplay there by Koma letting his army get fungled like that. You really can't let that happen. Eating those fungals and then those corrosive biles all at once was definitely a major turning point in that fight. But Koma does have Scarlet kept on 3 bases, where he's been mining on a 4th base for quite some time now, and he's got a 5th command center on the way. He's still in a pretty good position to take this game. He's got a clear upgrade advantage with 3-3 about to finish up, and I'm pretty sure Scarlet's still only on 2-1. That's not where she wants to be right now for sure. I would not want this position as the Zerg player. Cleaning up a little bit more creep, as you don't want to really fight on creep, if at all, as Terran. Still no Baneling nest from Scarlet, which I think is interesting. I would think at this point you would want to get it, even if just to have it, right? So we'll see what happens with that. The Terran player is about to land their 5th base and is starting Terran vehicle weapons upgrade. So these tanks will hit a little bit harder once that finishes up. Got Koma moving over to snipe off this base again, but the army is in position. Got these tanks landing, and they're going to get a few pot shots off on the infestors. But I don't think this army's going to move anywhere close. Looks like she's setting up for a surround, though, if this army wants to get a little handsy. These tanks are all going to get sacrificed. That was a big part of this army. Moving those medevacs away from the tanks just allowed Scarlet to just sideswipe them really easily. And the Bio's dealing pretty well, but Scarlet's still managing to hold on extremely well. Forcing Koma to leave again. Oh, he almost walked into that. That would have been really bad. Alright, so we're looking here. Take a look at the army supply. Koma's still ahead by about 12 army supply. But Scarlet's still managing to make it work, and she's down a full set of upgrades now. Alright, so the tanks are in a bad position. One gets picked up and saved. The other one's getting picked up. Oh man, so much is happening right now. The Liberators sieging up really signifies that the Zerg has to back up. Cannot fight under that liberation zone anymore. And Scarlet just taps out. GG. Very impressive.